You unwrap the foil, break off a square, and let it sit. Within seconds, it yields, melting into a wash of smooth, instant sweetness. This effortless experience follows months of biological growth, multi-stage fermentation, and precise industrial engineering. The raw material for that sweetness grows exclusively near the equator. Roughly 70% of the global supply originates in West Africa, hanging from the thick branches of the Theobroma cacao tree. This raw, tropical fruit is fibrous and tart, lacking the texture or flavor profile of the commercial candy bars found in stores. Inside each pod are 30 to 50 soft seeds, encased in a dense, slimy white pulp. Biting into one of these raw seeds releases an aggressive, astringent bitterness. A single taste is often enough to put a person off the flavor of the bean permanently. Reaching the final product requires a series of physical and chemical interventions to force this bitter seed to become the creamiest substance on Earth. The erasure of that bitterness starts in the jungle. Farmers pack the wet seeds into wooden boxes or wrap them in banana leaves, allowing them to ferment for 5 to 7 days. During that week, the heat and natural rot break down the seed's harsh astringency. This biological reaction generates the chemical precursors required to build a recognizable chocolate flavor. The seeds are then laid out under the sun. Workers turn them continuously for days, ensuring the moisture evaporates evenly as the beans shift from a pale hue to a deep, earthy brown. Modern factories rely entirely on this initial biological reaction. Without fermentation on the farm, the beans remain a flavorless raw material. Inside the factory, industrial roasters take the beans to 120 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. This threshold triggers the Maillard reaction, a rapid interaction between amino acids and sugars. This thermal curve overwrites the raw scent with a rich chocolate aroma. Mechanical winnowing machines crack the beans and strip away the shells, leaving only the inner nibs to be pulverized in massive grinders. Cacao beans contain up to 55% fat, known as cocoa butter, so grinding the dry nibs liquefies them into a thick paste called cocoa liquor. This liquor contains the concentrated solids and fats of the bean, but it remains acidic and carries a gritty texture. Creating milk chocolate requires diluting this concentrated liquor with massive volumes of sugar and dairy. Cadbury achieves its signature profile by condensing fresh milk and injecting roughly 1.5 glasses into every half pound of chocolate. This massive dairy injection replaces the harsh, raw flavor notes with the specific fat profile necessary to create a long-lasting, smooth creaminess. The mixture then enters a conch machine. This industrial vat violently churns and aerates the liquid for up to 73 hours, evaporating leftover acids and grinding away microscopic grit. The final texture depends on tempering. By rapidly heating and cooling the liquid, the fat molecules lock into a rigid, aligned crystalline grid. This specific geometric alignment provides the glossy surface finish and the sharp snap when a piece is broken in half. The clean snap and smooth melt result from the precise application of thermal shock and sustained mechanical agitation. The perfectly crystallized liquid is poured into molds and vibrated to force out any trapped air bubbles before it sets into its final shape. The foil and wrappers serve as environmental barriers, locking out moisture and light to protect the fragile crystal structure and volatile aromas. When you unwrap and eat a bar in seconds, you are consuming the final product of months of agricultural patience and obsessive industrial engineering.